Hello, welcome in, welcome in. What's up, Throg Pie? Welcome in, thanks for coming in. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for the likes. Wow, that's awesome. I'm on live for 6 seconds and I already have like 25 likes. Look at that, that's awesome. Irie Love, hello. Hello, welcome in, Irie Love. Christine Keenan, hey Christine. Thor159. What's happening, everybody? We have a great show for you tonight. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Hey, Calvin Warner, what's up, Calvin? Hey, thanks for coming in. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you, Irie Love, for popping back in. That's awesome. Hey, user, what's going on? User 65747786830775442. 3D is crazy. What's up? Hey, thanks for coming in. Felicia Dawn, what's up? Hey, I'd like to greet everyone as they come in to take their seats tonight as a Friday night on TikTok Live, and it is a very, very competitive night tonight. So if you're new to the show, if you haven't seen this before, this is the Tim and Monty Show. I have my puppet here, Monty. Hey, Mr. Tim, what's going on? And we do a little show. We have some amazing fun creators tonight, and we also have some world-class magic for you at the end of the show. So if you're new and you haven't seen the show before, you're definitely going to want to stick around tonight. It is a very good night tonight. We've got a great show planned. So, we've got Toys Play at Night, and they've been a good friend of mine for a long time. They're super creative. We have a mystery guest thal tonight. Not sure which order we're going to have those two in, but that's okay. One way or the other, we're going to have two guests on, and also at the end of the show, we're going to have Ericismagic perform some world-class close-up magic for us tonight. That's going to be so much fun, guys. You don't want to miss tonight's show. So let me keep saying hello to everyone coming in. One Hit Wonder, thank you for coming in and taking your seat. Every single seat in the house is a front row seat. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Front row Joe, everyone. Everyone can come in and enjoy their seats. Bradley, hey Bradley. Bradley, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Good to see everybody here. Holy smoke, we have 4 people in the room. This is so amazing. Friday nights are very, very competitive on TikTok Live. So I understand there are lots and lots of creators live tonight. But I'm just going to do my show just like I always do. Because it's good practice and it's a lot of fun. Hey, Dailies Non came in. Hey, what's up, Dailies Non? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the nice comments. Really nice to see you. All right. We are just a couple minutes away from starting the show, and I'm excited tonight. I'm excited. So, yeah, just making last minute, little fidgety adjustments and things like that. Saying hi to everybody that came in, coming in. 6 awesome people. Rudy Sunshine. Hey, Rudy Sunshine came in. What's going on? All right. So, people thought in, people thought out. But we got 6 awesome people that have taken their seats, and we are going to start the show here momentarily. Thank you guys for coming in. We know there's so much to do on TikTok, right? There are so many places you could be. It is Friday night on TikTok. Wow. And you're here, you're hanging out with me. That means a lot to me. It really does. I really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. We've got, like I said, we've got a couple awesome guests tonight, some creators. And at the end of the show, we have Ericismagic to do a magic show for us. So please stick around. You don't want to miss that. And it's going to be a fun show tonight. Thank you, Frog Pie. Thank you, Dailies Non. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate you guys. Really, really do. The show is a lot of fun, and I don't have a show without an audience. So you guys that are hanging out in the chat and saying hello and being kind, thanks for being here. I don't have a show without an audience. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, and that ain't fun. So it's good to have you here, guys. Well, guys, my official timer right here says it is 8 o'clock. Hey, Ericismagic, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it looks like, let me make sure I share out my live to everybody that I have as guests. I know 2 of my guests are here already. I think all of them are here, actually. Yeah, everybody's here. All right, so let's start the show, guys. Hey, Monty, what's up, man? Are you ready to be on camera? Mr. Dan, I'm always ready to be on camera. Really? Yeah, look, TikTok loves the camera. What? Who loves the camera? Oh, I love the camera. TikTok loves me. Is that right? Yes. And I wanted to say hello to everyone here. Thank you for coming in. It's awesome to see all these awesome people. Look, we got like 10 people in here now. That's pretty cool, Mr. Tim. We got 10 people hanging out with us on a Friday night on TikTok. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. So, that's awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Cheeks. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. We are going to start our show tonight. And I would like to say a special thank you to Toys Play at Night for agreeing to come in tonight. A special thank you to thal, who is a mystery guest. Okay, and a very special thank you to ericismagic for agreeing to perform on tonight's show. It's going to be a great show. So, who do we have first, Monty? Well, we have Toys Play at Night. We do? Well, let's invite Toys Play at Night into the box, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that sounds good, Mr. Tim. Let's go. Hit the button. It's right there. I'm hitting the button, Monty. You need to let me. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. Hey!
Hello.
What's going on?
I'm good. Busy as usual.
Well, walk us through your day today. How was your day? What'd you do?
Well, it was normal work at a normal job, but then I was getting ready to go film, but it wasn't dark enough, and I can't film without it being dark outside. So I wrote a little bit more episodes, and then when we're done with the show, we're going to go out and film.
Oh, so you put filming on hold to come on this show? That's
Yep.
really nice of you, man. So, tell the people who are not familiar with your work on TikTok. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do on TikTok.
Well, I do a lot of things on TikTok. I collect and I sell toys, vintage toys, and I make movies and series on here, and I do art and just fun things. I like making people happy.
That sounds fun. So, vintage toys and stuff. Are
Yeah.
you in fact a vintage toy yourself?
No, I'm not. I'm
No.
old, but I'm not a vintage toy.
Oh, well, Mr. Tim is a vintage person. Thanks, Monty.
I,
Oh, you're welcome.
I bet I'm older.
Maybe so, but we'll talk about that another time. Hey, I heard a rumor, toys. Hey, I heard a rumor
Yeah.
that you're hosting a game show.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do that too.
Oh,
Yep.
seriously? Nice. Tell us
Yep.
about that.
Yeah.
How does that work?
On Thursday nights at 10 p.m. Central, I have a game show, and it is Throwback Thursday Trivia. And we have 4 contestants on, and they compete to answer the questions, well, the music questions correctly. And I'll play a soundbite, and if they get it correct, then they get a point. It could be movies, cartoons, TV, just video games, just anything that's retro and from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. And then the winner, when they get the 20 points, they get the jackpot. And the jackpot is a prize that they can win. Like right now, it was on Thursday, it was $25, but the person that won decided not to take it and to come back next Thursday. So now it's $30 jackpot. So if you want to be a contestant, you can message me and I'll send you all the rules.
Dude, that sounds like so much fun. Are puppets allowed to be contestants too?
Yeah, you can be a puppet or a human, whichever you want.
Dude, do you want to go on? Do you want to be a contestant on the show? Tim, that sounds pretty fun, Mr. Tim. I think we could swing that on one of these Thursday nights at 10 Central.
Yeah,
What do you think?
just let me know.
Hey, that'd be fun, man.
Yeah.
So let's see. Well, how long have you been on TikTok, and what keeps you here? Why do you like TikTok? What's so
I,
cool about?
I've been on here for 2.5 years. A long
Wow.
time.
A veteran.
Yeah. Yep. And I just got to 1,000 like 8 months ago.
Nice.
It
So
took a
you
long time.
just started going live and hanging out with the puppets and with other humans and things like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I enjoy being on here. I like making content. I like making people laugh and just brighten their day.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, he always brightened Mr. Tim's day, and I think I think it'd be fun to be on your show too. And Mr. Tim
Yeah.
here, he'll get in touch. He'll get in touch with you,
Yeah.
and we're
And,
looking
and
forward
may,
to it.
maybe you can be in my next movie series too. It's going to be
Me,
good.
a movie
Next,
star,
yep,
well
next
up on the stage.
spring of
Nice.
2023 is going to be a detective stories series. It's going to be
Oh,
really good.
okay.
And
I guess we're
humans
gonna have to
and
sign
puppets
up.
can be on there too.
Oh, Mr. Tim, do you want to be on do you want to be on the detective series next season? It's next year. I would like to, yeah.
Oh,
Let's do it, man. That'd be so much a fun adventure.
okay, well that's up to toys, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
toys. Let's talk about that. We're gonna have
yeah.
to. We'll have your people get in touch with our people, and like we'll draw up a contract. Okay.
Sure. Well, it's going to be over 100 episodes, so there'll be plenty of
Oh
room for
my
everybody.
goodness. That's awesome. That
Yeah,
sounds so fun.
it will be. I'm excited about it.
Me too, man. I'm looking forward to it. This is it's it seems like your stuff just keeps getting better and better and more people involved and man,
Oh yeah,
it's fun. It's great.
right.
And
And
so
I have so many plans. I just don't have enough time to do everything.
well, that's a good problem to have because most people have a bunch of time but no plans to do anything.
I wish I had time. So somebody needs to make a 36-hour day.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? I mean,
Oh, it
there
would.
there's planets. I think there's planets that have longer days than Earth,
Oh,
and
there is.
maybe we should just move there and much longer
Or,
days.
or
Yeah.
someone just slow the Earth down so there's more
Oh
hours
yeah,
in a day.
maybe we can all just jump up at once and act like brakes or something. It's just
Yeah, that might
slow,
push us out of
slow.
orbit. That wouldn't be good.
Slow that roll down. Oh, we definitely don't want to push out, push. You all right, Monty? Yeah, I'm fine. We definitely don't want to get pushed out of orbit. That would be like bad news.
Or everybody run in the opposite direction. Maybe that'll change it like Superman.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Hmm, nice. So, well, we're just gonna have to keep brainstorming on ways that we can make the day well last a little bit longer, or at least ways that we can squeeze a little extra productivity into the hours we do have.
Or invent a time machine. Then I can do work and go back that morning and do more work.
Nice, but then wouldn't it just be like doing the same work over and over and over and over, not getting like Groundhog Day?
No, because I would do something else. I would do one
Oh,
thing, then at night I'd come back to that morning and then do another thing. There'd be two of me.
oh,
Wouldn't that
oh,
be great to
nice.
have two of me?
Yes, we could always use an extra us. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. How many times you said, "Hey, man, I wish I had an extra hand." Well, yeah, I say that often. Yeah, well, here's your hand. I got it for you right here. See? So with me, you always have an extra hand. Well, kind of. All right. Well, awesome. Hey, check it out. We have some awesome people in the chat. Before I invite in my next guest, my mystery guest, thal, I want to say hi to everybody who has been sending me so much love in the chat. Thank you for the gifts as well, everybody. You guys know that's not necessary, but we really appreciate it. It just shows us you really love us that much more, and we really appreciate it. Always appreciated. Emerald Dragon's Lair, thanks for coming in. Cheeks, thank you so much for coming in. Rommel and Frog Pie, uh, thank you for the comments. I appreciate you guys. And Frog Pie said the camera is a time machine. In a way, it is absolutely.
Yeah, it
And
is.
and the James Webb Space Telescope is also a time machine too. We are looking farther into the past than we ever have before, and it is amazing. It sure is. So let's invite in our mystery guest. Toys, please stay in the box. Just kind of move over on the couch, if
Okay.
you will, and then
Yes.
we can all just have fun. We can all meet
Do
Thal
that.
and figure out what Thal is all about. What the deal is. I do see a request from Jeremy the Fox. Unfortunately, only scheduled guests come into the box during my Tim and Monty show. But hang out afterwards, and I'll make sure that we connect at some point. Okay. So without further ado, I would like to invite in our second guest for the evening. Who's this? This is Thal. It's a mystery guest. What? It's a mystery guest. Mystery. It's like the Magical Mystery Tour or something. Magical Mystery Machine. Thank you, Eric. Thanks, bud. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Well. Everyone, please welcome in our mystery guest. His name is Thal. Hi, Thal. Hello. Hey, your music's a little loud, bro. I can't. Oh, hello. Hello. Are you okay, Thal? Is everything okay, Mr. Thal? Can you hear me? Okay. Is the microphone working? Okay, let's start easy. Hello, Thal. Hello. Hmm.
Whoa.
Wow, a mystery guest. What? Well, Thal. Did it take you long to thaw out? I'm just assuming. See, he was pretty chilled out for a long time, but he still has a sense of humor, I guess.
I just, I'm freshly thawed.
Oh, nice. Welcome to global warming. You came just in time. You thawed out just in time to get heated back up again.
Well, Monty.
That's me. Yeah, good job, Flo. Good job. What's up?
Tim.
Oh, very good. Flo has been learning to re-speak, and modern English is a little different than what was it? What would it be? Neanderthal English or like caveman English? I don't know what. Yeah, so he's getting used to the. Yeah, see that he still has the old dialect a little bit, but he's learning new words. That's very nice you learned, Mr. Tim. And my name, Tim and Monty.
Top put put top put top
Puppet.
with
Yeah,
top
puppets.
with day top with day
Puppet Day. It is a
puppet
puppet.
day.
Yeah, it is a puppet day. Yeah, that's nice,
Puppet day.
Thal. That's nice, Thal. Hey,
Huh?
you look like you look like you could use a darther. Are you gonna get a haircut or like how'd you get your hair to look so um fuzzy, man? Your hair looks fuzzy.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you you papa. You papa.
No, I
You
am not your papa. I'm sorry. I think
papa.
your I think your papa tier is your papa. Are you, Monty, you're making puns and jokes when we're just trying to encourage Thal to go live and to meet new people and to learn new things, right? Yeah, that's all we like.
I have a
Encouraging
question.
Thal. Yes,
I have
yes.
a question. What is a pun?
Well, a pun is it's kind of like a dad joke. It's hmm.
Dad?
Yeah. So
Dad. Dad.
the pun is kind of like a play on words, you know.
How do you
Wait,
play on the words?
I don't know.
uh,
You can't put
uh,
me on the spot.
Yeah, you can put them on the
Dad.
spot, Fall. It's okay. Put them
Yeah,
on the spot.
uh,
They can make a pun right now. Pun. Where's
Monty.
your pun? Where's your pun?
I
Monty.
know. I keep
Tim,
thinking.
Dad.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Tim,
we're
Dad.
kind of like a little bit more like Siamese twins. A little bit of him is in me, and a little bit of me is on him, and that's pretty much that's how we're
Samis.
related. Yeah.
I love Samis. Love Samis. Samis
Oh,
seeds.
Siamese seeds.
Samis seeds.
Hmm. Yeah, that's nice. Hey, do you have any questions for toys out here?
How, how, how you, how you call, how you so colorful? You,
I
you
like that.
all so many.
I'm
It's
like,
so beautiful. Uh, uh. In my world, there, there's not much color, but now I thaw out and I see for the first time everything. It's like, wow.
It's very nice. And hey, it's not always so black and white. Hey, Fall,
Yeah. Mm,
are we going to get to meet your the creator of Fall?
Or
oh,
did you want to keep it completely mystery? Because I mean, you've been on the show before, man. So I mean, it's up to
oh,
you.
oh,
Did you want to break the third wall
oh,
or the fourth wall?
oh. You
It's
mean
up to
frog
you.
pie? You
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
frog
what?
pie?
Yeah, frog pie.
Oh,
What's a frog pie?
Yeah, what's a
he
frog pie?
not
I guess we should
he not
find out.
here.
Oh,
He
he's
not
not here.
here right now. But
Okay.
I take a message if you want to take a message for him. So
Yeah.
what is your message?
The message is um man, did you bring your stone tablet and your chisel with you, Fall? I mean, did you bring something to like chisel
oh,
onto
I
and something to
I
chisel with?
told my secretary
Oh,
uh
you're
I I get better speaking as I talk more. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
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 yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so you're practicing your talking skills.
yeah,
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 getting
yeah, yeah.
getting better,
Yeah.
Fall. Getting better. Hey, Mr.
I
Fall, we have a question in the chat here.
yeah,
Go
uh,
ahead, Emerald. Oh, she says, are you on a paleo diet?
uh,
Paleo diet, get it? Paleo.
uh,
Never mind. Never
uh,
mind.
paleo. Uh, I eat rocks. I eat deer, but I haven't seen a deer since I've been here. Uh,
Oh, that's
I
okay.
I like
They
I like
hide.
what you I like the McDonald's.
He's 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 Fall. He's just thawed out, and he likes McDonald's. Guys, that's
The
so
McDonald's
funny. Oh, you guys.
McDonald's is my favorite thing.
We are getting into that point of the show where it is approximately time to slowly move forward and invite the next guest in. Um, now,
That I wanted to say very, very much to say thank you to Toys Play at Night. Again, check out Toys Play at Night. Not only does he have some
Mhm,
very, very awesome original show series with his
mhm,
puppets, and he includes the whole community in his production. That's very important. Very inclusive, awesome person, and awesome puppet. Thank you very much for coming in once again. It's always great to see you, and we look forward to seeing more of you. Everyone, pick up Toys Play at Night. Give a little follow.
thank you for
Give a little
having me.
tap. Give a little love. All right. Frog Pie forward and fall. That's THAL. I think it's short. I think it's short for Neanderthal.
I think you're right.
Neanderthal.
Uh-oh.
I'm good. I'm good.
We're okay. Anyways, we just wanted to say thank you again, both of you, for coming in.
Thank
And
you.
we always have a good time. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Grandpa
Frogpie, you can always
you.
check out everyone's content. Just click on their page, click on their videos, tap the hearts, leave comments. You know how this works, guys. Just share some love, and that's how we do this. So at this time, I would like to, I'll pop you guys out of the boxes. It looks like Grumple is throwing all kinds of love right now. Thank you so much, Grumple.
Thank you, Grumple. We love ice cream, except we do not toot when we eat ice cream.
Oh, we don't, huh?
Yeah, anyways.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for popping in. My next guest is ericismagic, and he's got something special for us tonight, and I really appreciate him coming in. So thanks again, Toys. Thanks again, Frogpie. Pop you guys out here. I appreciate you very much, and we'll hang out later in the night. I'll pop back on live. Awesome, guys. Without further ado, I would like to invite in my new friend, ericismagic. There you go.
Please welcome in ericismagic. We are new friends, and he is a world-class, I kid you not, Mr. Tim, he is a world-class close-up magician, and he has prepared a great show for us, special show for us tonight.
Fantastic. This is going to be so much fun, guys.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Eric.
Tim and Monty, how you guys doing?
Great. We're doing super awesome. We're getting better. Yeah.
You're getting better? Well, I'd like to welcome you guys into my my studio here. You can see a lot of antique magic behind me. This is just a little corner of this big room here. So I want to say thank you guys for having me on tonight. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's definitely our privilege, and we're fangirling a little bit. But
yeah, come on, Mr. Tim, calm down. Let me run the show and introduce. So, hey, Eric, it's great to have you here. How long have you been doing magic, man? Like, what got you into magic?
So I've been doing magic since I was 5 years old. And my kind of inspiration for getting into magic was my uncle, actually, my dad's younger brother, showed me my first magic trick, where he took a silver dollar coin, wrapped it up into a handkerchief, tied it into a knot, and threw it across the room. I went to go get the handkerchief, I untied it, and there was no coin. And I thought that was amazing. So I spent the better part of elementary school in libraries and renting out books on magic, and one of the youngest people to ever join the Society of American Magicians. So just, it was really a good thing for me. When I was really young, like 5, 6, 7, I was a rather tall kid. I'm 6 foot, almost 6'3". So when I first started doing magic shows for money, making like $25 a half an hour for a magic show, people thought I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I was actually only like 7 because I was so tall. But that's a long-winded answer to your question, but I hope that's a good answer.
That's a super answer, and that was a magical answer. No, man, that's great. You know, Mr. Tim, he did a little magic when he was a kid too. He just didn't stick to the magic like you did, and that just goes to show, no matter what you love,
excuse me, guys.
No matter what you love, if you follow your heart and follow your passion, you can achieve anything.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
Cool,
Grump,
man.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, hey, that's awesome. And do you have? Let's. I guess we want to see some magic, Eric. If there's nothing else. Oh, yes. We also had one more thing to say.
Yeah.
You had someone very special come into your chat and compliment your magic. Could you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, so he's actually come on a couple times since, and we've exchanged contact information, and it's just great. So when I was a kid, starting off in magic, one of the, celebrities of magic was a gentleman by the name of Jeff McBride. has played basically every hotel in Las Vegas, has done a touring show, has won numerous awards with the Academy of Magical Arts for close-up magic and card manipulation. So this is the guy that wrote the book on making cards appear from your fingertips. And he actually trained a lot of other magicians, including David Copperfield, how to do certain tricks. So this guy was pretty much like a living legend in magic, a very creative mind in magic. And he came onto my live actually right when I hit 30,000 followers. And he just happened to jump on. And he said, "Hey, it's Jeff." I'm like, "No, it's not. I know Jeff." And he's like, "No, I didn't believe it." And long story short, he ended up saying, "All right, go to my website right now, and I'll put at the top of the website, Eric, your magic is amazing." And sure enough, everybody went to the website, and there it was, Eric, your magic is amazing. So it was a very cool and humbling and very amazing thing to have somebody of that caliber come on and say, "Hey, Eric, I really like your magic. I like what you're doing." So it was very cool.
Well, you're definitely at the top of your game, and we think you're awesome. And we're super honored to have you here today. So,
Thanks, Monty.
without further ado, we would love to see some magic, Mr. Eric.
Yeah, we'll do a couple tricks for you guys in the studio right now.
Sweet. Sweet.
So the first thing I want to show you guys is actually one of the very first tricks that I uploaded on TikTok. Was actually one of my most successful videos that got over 4 million views. And what I'm going to show you now is that trick that got 4 million views. So this right here is what we call, actually, Monty, do you know what this is?
Is that, I've seen those at the beach. Is that a parasol?
It's a parasol, exactly. So most people would say umbrella, but it's not, because umbrellas protect you from the rain, parasols protect you from the sun. So umbrellas are made out of like a tarp material. This is actually made out of a cloth. So it's a very old parasol that my great-great-grandfather had. It's kind of old, and he used to travel around Europe doing magic. And this was kind of like the packing tube that he would put the parasol in. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put that parasol into the packing tube and cap it at the end. And go just like this, push it all the way in, just like that. And I'm going to leave that parasol sitting right there on the table in full view so you guys can watch it during the whole entire trick. The handle stays out and the tip of the parasol stays there. What we got here is a pickling bag. What they used to use these bags for in the olden days is to go into the garden and pick cherry tomatoes and pickling cucumbers with. It's very old as well. This came from my great-great-grandfather's collection as well. So a very empty bag right there with a zipper just to show that there's nothing else hidden in the bag. So we take these colored handkerchiefs, the green one, the white one, the blue one, maybe, the blue one, the red one, the yellow one, and the black one. So we have all these colored handkerchiefs in the bag right there. You can see I didn't do anything funny. They're actually in the bag. All we do is count to 3 and the magic happens. 1, 2, 3. Snap my fingers just like that, and bam, look what comes out of the bag. Nothing else except for the top of the parasol right there. That should look familiar. And what we got here on the table that's been in full view the whole entire time is, yes, if I can pull this out, just like that, we've got the silk handkerchiefs that were previously in the bag. Check that out. Is that cool or what?
Wow, that is super fantastic. I can't figure it out, and I'm a huge fan of magic, and I know a couple little tricks and little things in sleight of hand, but yeah, that's pretty magical, man. I can't figure it out.
That's what we call a transposition in magic. So making one thing go from one place to another. That's the technical term in magic for what you just saw.
Nice.
So let me keep going here for a second. We're gonna try to get some participants involved here. I've got a marker, and I've also got a little wooden box sitting on the table right there. We'll get to that in a second. But what I do have is a deck of cards. They're all different. I always do this and show that they're all different, because if they were all the same card, it wouldn't be a very good trick. So there you go. They're all different. What I need from somebody in the comment section, actually, we'll use Monty first. Give me a number between 1 and 10.
Sure. Let's do 2.
2. 1,
Yeah.
2. So that's the card you chose, the Jack of Clubs there.
Yeah.
Now what I need from somebody in the comment section, I need a girl's name in the comment section. Somebody type in a girl's name. So there's our Jack of Clubs. And Tim and Monty,
I see Heidi. I see Heidi.
We didn't prearrange this in advance, did we?
Absolutely not. Just the
Okay.
fact that you were going to be here. That's all we did. Scheduled you, and that's it. Yeah. Thanks.
And so
I see
Heidi wrote in Heidi. So we're going to write the girl's name Heidi on the top of this card. Just like that.
Heidi.
And the last thing I need is a 4-digit number from somebody in the comment section. A 4-digit number.
Don't be shy, guys. 4 digits.
3556 from Grumple, right?
I see 3556 from Grumple. Hey, Grumple! Thank you so much for all the gifts. This is magical.
All righty. So now what we've got is Heidi, Jack of Clubs, and 3556 right there. We're going to take that card and we're going to put it face down on top of the deck just like that. And take that card and put it approximately in the center. Not exactly, but approximately. And just push it in just like that. I'm not holding any funny breaks. It actually is in the center. Now, the whole goal of this trick is to try to find that signed card behind my back in less than 3 seconds. I think I can do it. I'm going to find it from the middle of the deck. We used a little bit of Monty, we used a little bit of Heidi, and we used a little bit of Grumple to create this original card. I'm going to put this deck behind my back for 3 seconds and find the card. 1, 2, 3. I got it. I think I got it right here. I've made the card come to the top of the deck. Here it is, the Jack of Clubs with all the writing on it. Right there. No, that's not the Jack of Clubs. It's not on the top. It's on the bottom right there. No, that's not the Jack of Clubs either. It's not on the top. It's not in the bottom. It's in the middle where I put it originally right there. Jack of Clubs. No, that's not it either. So this is what we call, guys. All right. This is what we call in magic. Not an error, but a little mistake. So what you always got to do in magic is when you have a little mistake, you have to have a backup plan. And here's my backup plan. Remember that little wooden box that's been sitting on the table the whole entire time? I haven't touched it. I haven't come close to it. It actually has a lid on it. Let's take a look at the box with the lid on it. So if you look at it, it's got a lid right here, and the lid comes right off the top. This has been sitting in full view this whole entire time. If we take a look, you can actually see there's a folded up card inside the box. Hey. If I take that card and I dump it into my hand just like that, that leaves nothing in the box and just the folded up card in my hand. So I'm going to keep this in frame. Nothing in this hand, just the folded up card now that came out of the box. I'm going to unfold the card. And what do we have right there is the Jack of Clubs with the Heidi and the 3556 right there that everybody gave us originally.
Wow. Yeah,
as you can tell, guys, this is world-class magic, and Eric is awesome, and Eric is magic.
Yeah, dude, that is really fun. That is a great trick, and it involves everyone. I love that about it.
Yeah. So had just a question. So have you guys heard about the Great Pyramids of Egypt before?
Yes.
Do you know that the pyramids were aligned on the ground in order to line up with the top stone of the pyramid to line up with the stars in Orion's belt? Have you guys heard of that before? So what's really kind of weird about that is I've recreated one of the pyramids right here in my hand. And I didn't use stones, but I've used these like little chips, these little wooden chips. This one kind of looks like a marshmallow. You hungry there, Monty? Take a little bite of that marshmallow.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go. Love it. Perfect. So I'm going to take this and put it on top. We made this nice stack right here, and they're all on this little wooden rod in the middle. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this mysterious pyramid, cover it with this empty canister, just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to invert the entire stack of chips upside down, just like this. So if I lift this can up now, everything's going to spill everywhere because everything's upside down, unless we use the magic of the Egyptian pyramid and it stays upright, just like that.
Nice.
Nothing there. Now, if we do this one more time in slow motion, we might be able to get this to work. So if we do this one last time, snap, invert, just like that. This pyramid never wants to go upside down, just like that.
Wow,
And there it is.
That is great.
Isn't that weird?
Awesome.
And
Now
I figured
you have to tell us how you do it.
I figured
No.
I'd kind of end my set here with something pretty interesting, because I know your guest previously was talking about a time machine, right? Remember that conversation we just had? We just heard you guys talking about. So we're actually going to recreate kind of like a cool little time machine here. Let this little wooden box be the time machine. You can see I can put my finger through the wooden box. You can see there's no mirrors or magnets or trapdoors or anything in there. It's just empty, just completely empty. I'm going to put that on the table in full view right there so you can see it. Keep your eye on there. We're also going to use this little red ball. This little red ball. It looks like a cherry, but it's actually made out of sponge right there. I'm going to take this ball in my hand, and you guys got to watch closely. Watch very closely now. No, you're watching too closely. One more time. Here we go. Very, very closely. Just like this. Give it a little wave just like that. And the ball completely disappears. No sleeves, guys. Nothing in my hands. Remember that time machine back here. The ball originally started inside the box. I took it out. I showed it to you. I made it disappear. We're going to travel back in time to when the ball was actually inside the box, just like that, and show you that that ball reappeared back inside of that empty little time machine right there. There it is.
Man, that was awesome. That was like the cherry on top, man.
Yeah, there you go. So guys, I'm actually going to be heading to Los Angeles pretty soon to perform at the Magic Castle in November.
Awesome.
So if anybody is in the Los Angeles area the first week of November, I will be performing at the world famous Magic Castle in the Hollywood Hills. So come on out and check it out.
That is fantastic, dude.
Congratulations, man.
And
thanks, buddy.
Do you have anything else for us, man? Do you got any anecdotes or any other special stories?
Monty, you're the host. You're the one that needs to ask the questions.
So I can tell a quick little story. So when I was in high school and college, I actually did a lot of stage magic shows with Big Illusions. And I traveled my state and all of New England, actually, with a 5-person crew doing Big Illusions at theaters that we would rent out. And one time I was hired to do a big, huge illusion show by a golf club manufacturer.
Okay.
And the entire show had all like golf club executives in the audience and like big wigs in the audience. It's probably about 400 people. Probably about 400 people in the audience or so. And the whole entire show went amazing, flawless, with nothing went wrong at all. But the finale of the show was supposed to be me driving out on stage in a golf cart with the CEO of the golf club company. So we drove out on stage, we're waving, everybody's standing, doing a standing ovation, going crazy. And I said, encore time. So the president got off the golf cart. I started to make the golf cart levitate on stage. The golf cart's going way up in the air. It's about 6 feet above my head, and I'm standing underneath it, and I'm doing this kind of thing. And it's levitating, and I'm taking a bow. They're all going nuts. They're loving it. I come forward to take a bow, and I look back at the golf cart like this, and I start to make it come down with my hand, and it's lowering back down. It got about 2 feet above the ground, and it fell from levitation. So I always tell that story because that could have gone really wrong for me, because just a few moments ago I was standing underneath it. So I could have been a pancake. So thank goodness I wasn't.
Wow, that's actually a really great story. It's kind of personal, and it's very good, man. It also shows that a lot of this magic that you see, it's very dangerous. Some of this magic, guys, some of it is actually extremely dangerous, and you need to be careful, and you need to be professional. Like Mr. Eric, before you attempt some of this magic, okay?
Yeah, some of my bigger illusions that I used to do quite regularly, I would rehearse a large illusion for about 12 to 14 months with my crew before I would actually put it in my show. Because a lot of the stuff that we did used fire and swords and, some dangerous props and blades and stuff like that. And you can't be, doing a show with those kind of tricks and only practice it for a couple weeks. I mean, you really got to have this stuff down. So
Wow, that's just like anything else, man. The better you practice, the better you get at it, and it's no different than magic. Yeah,
Totally true. Yep,
Awesome.
absolutely. No, I
Well,
really appreciate you guys, both of
yeah,
you guys, having me on the show
me
tonight.
too.
It's been absolutely so much fun.
Man, it's been great fun having you here, Eric. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on.
My pleasure.
You know, you're basically a celebrity, and to have somebody like you on my show is pretty. It makes me feel good, and it gives me a sense of accomplishment that I might be doing something right. You know,
You guys are
so
doing a
yeah,
great job.
it's
You guys are
awesome.
doing a great
Yeah,
job. You know, catering
yeah,
to a great group of people, and you know, you have different people on all the time, and that's it's a great thing to see. It's really fun to see people kind of like come into their own on this platform and connect
yeah.
with people and have a
It's a
lot of
lot of
fun.
fun. It is a lot of fun. I agree. Well, man, I appreciate it. You're welcome to hang it in the box if you want for a minute, but I usually try and go back a little bit into the chat and shout
Yep.
out everybody who has hung out with us through the show. At least go to to the top part of the chat or whatever and see where I can go. Let's start out where we had the numbers at. You had everybody participating with the magic tricks. Um,
Oh yeah.
Kimmy Gunter, and I try to do it with ventriloquism too. Kimmy Gunter, Grumplepuss, thank you, Grumple too. Grumplepuss is the one who introduced us in the first place. So if you need a hedgehog, you know where to go,
Right.
Grumplepuss. Okay?
Legit. Grumple's
Yeah,
amazing.
we appreciate you for helping bring the community together like you do. It's an interesting platform, and you meet all kinds of interesting people, especially hedgehogs. Don't.
I've only been here on TikTok now for like about a year and 5 months, so not quite 2 years yet. Um, so your prior guest, who's been on TikTok for like 2.5 years, I guess, has quite a bit of time on me. So
Yeah.
by no means the veteran of this show tonight. So
Oh, no, not at all. We definitely have some veterans here. I'm the noob here. I mean, I've been on TikTok for 5, 6 months, maybe 5, 6 months now.
okay,
April was when I pretty much started posting regularly, and here we are today. It's like, man, I don't even
amazing.
know what to do. You know,
Yeah.
Random Helena came in. Emerald Dragon Slayer, um,
Thank you, Emerald. Appreciate your
Grumple,
comment.
yeah, Cheeks. Thank you, Cheeks. Cheeks came in here throwing all kinds of love around. Thank you so much, Cheeks. You're like super fun. You're super positive. Heidi Reynolds. Thank you, Heidi Reynolds. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. And you got your name on the card. That's super cool. Heidi, you were in the show tonight. That's awesome. Um, and Random Helena, everybody who came in. Dave Hoge. Dave, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Dave.
Thanks for coming in. Um, great to have you here. He's a deaf magician. Make sure I give him a follow back
Thanks,
too.
Heidi. Thank you. Thanks, Heidi.
Yeah, I love the arts, and I just love involving everybody and being inclusive and
You know,
spreading some love.
I always tell people like the magic that I do and the magic that I like to create is not a hobby to me at all. It is a passion. And I not only perform magic, I teach seminars on how to collect magic and properly store magic. And actually, just was featured in the cover edition of NEMCA magazine for September's issue. They highlighted my entire collection in the magazine because up until now, up until recently, my entire collection, which includes about 40 different magic manufacturers, going all the way back to the late 1800s, has been a secret. Nobody knows that I've had this collection, and I finally just blasted it out to the magic community, and the response has been insane. It's been amazing.
That's really cool, man.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. You know, it's something that I would never give up, and just having something that you're passionate about, whether it's car collecting, stamp collecting, magic, juggling, just puppetry,
Yeah.
Ventriloquism, just something that you're passionate about. People can see when you're passionate about something, and people can see when it's like, I'm doing this because I have to. And that's why I always try to say, like, you get all these people on this platform. Everybody has some kind of unique talent that they have. Everybody does not need to come on this platform and sing the same song. That's not going to highlight you as an artist or as a person that has an original talent. So, I mean, I think my first 3 videos when I got TikTok were of my dog, and I had like 87 followers, and I was like, what is this TikTok thing?
Yeah.
And then I uploaded 2 magic tricks the following week, and I went from 80 followers to like 7,000 in a week because it's magic and people like magic.
Yeah.
So it's something different, and it was something back then when I started. There wasn't a lot of magicians on TikTok yet, so I was kind of new to the, magic was kind of new to TikTok at that point, and people really liked it.
And you'll kind of notice it started out as like a platform for the younger generation, and the adults are starting to take it over, and I think that's pretty neat. We're moderating it pretty well too. I mean, it's the Wild West right now, but we're doing it. We're doing well, man. Hey, and thanks again for coming on the show, dude. And man, I'll sit here and talk with you all night if you let me, but but I try to keep the show to about 45 minutes, and then
we're perfect. No, this is great. This is perfect timing. I appreciate this. We can definitely, if you're gonna have do like a redo session with some of your prior guests, I'm happy to jump on and do a couple more tricks for you sometime. So
yeah, we'll have a reunion show and have some of my favorite guests to reunite and all that stuff. Yeah, man, that sounds great. We'll keep in touch. Hey, before we go, Grumple said that I don't know if Grumple's in the LA area, but if they show up to your show, would they be allowed to live stream it to the people who can't make it?
If you show up at my show anywhere else but the Magic Castle, I would not care if you wanted to video record it and live stream it. There is no video taping at the Magic Castle at all. Okay. It's a very strict policy, unfortunately. There's even no photography.
That makes sense.
There's no photography in the castle either. The only time you can take photos in the castle is in the lobby and outside. So once you go past the lobby, it's cell phones are in the pocket. Yeah. So
it's awesome. Got it.
Yep.
Well, that's amazing, man. And it sounds like the magic community is just such a fun, awesome group of people, and very supportive of one another. And that's what we are as humans, man. We're better together, and
absolutely.
And we can't do it alone. We need each other, So don't forget that, Go give your neighbor a hug, and say thank you for supporting us. Thanks for supporting the community. Awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Eric. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the live. But man, I hope you have a great night. And guys, keep an eye out for more Eric is Magic. He does pop on live once in a while, so be sure to pop in and send him some hearts and send some nice comments his way.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming in once again. Friday night is very competitive on TikTok, and I think we had a great show. So I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thanks for hanging out with me on this beautiful Friday night. We'll see you next time.